Hello everyone. In today's increasingly globalized world, effective and ethical communication across cultures is essential. But why this intercultural effective is ethical communication forms the foundation for understanding and collaboration among individuals from diverse cultural backgrounds. Intercultural communication help us view our own culture from a fresh perspective, appreciate the richness of the cultures. It's not just about learning new languages or customs, it's about become more self-aware and understanding the impact of our words and actions on others. When we embrace intercultural communication, we open the door to more respectful, inclusive interaction. It helps bring gaps caused by language barriers, different communication styles, and cultural misunderstandings. By developing intercultural competence, we can reduce miscommunication and conflict. However, even in a diverse society, intercultural communication presents its challenges. Two major obstacles are language barrier and different communication styles. In a multilingual society like Malaysia, language barriers are the significant issue. While English is commonly used as a lingua franca, many people feel more comfortable expressing themselves in their native languages such as Malay, Mandarin, or Tamil. This linguistic diversity can create confusion when people don't share a common language or level of proficiency. For example, during a group project, a Malay student may use idiomatic expression that Chinese student isn't familiar with. This can lead to confusion and misunderstandings. The Chinese student might perceive the Malay student as unclear, while the Malay student may think the Chinese student is dismissive or disengaged. Such miscommunication reinforce negative stereotypes and create barriers to effective collaboration. Another challenge comes from differing communication styles. In Malaysia, communication is often high context, meaning much more the message is conveyed through non-verbal cues or indirect expression. On the other hand, people from Western culture tend to use low context communication where they prefer direct and explicit exchanges. Imagine a Malaysian student staying silent during a discussion. A Western student might interpret the silence as agreement, but in Malaysian culture, it could be a sign of disagreement communicated through the body language or subtle hints. This cultural mismatch can lead to the frustration assumption, such as a stereotype that Malaysian students are passive or lacking critical thinking. When this miscommunication happens repeatedly, they can shape broader society perceptions. Misunderstandings can lead to the belief that certain cultural groups are difficult to understand or engage with, reinforcing harmful stereotypes based on preconceived notions rather than a genuine interaction. However, by fostering intercultural competence, understanding cultural differences, and adapting communication styles accordingly, we can reduce these challenges in educational settings, workplace, and every interactions, creating an environment that values diversity and encouragement open communication leads to more harmonious and productive relationship. By addressing challenges like language barriers and differing communication styles, we can build an inclusive environment where everyone feels respected, heard, and valued. In Dudu, so we pave the more positive, productive, and meaningful interaction across